What's going on, yo? Welcome back to the Cigar Ralphie. Today I'm gonna watch a video, man, about hyenas. It's from the channel They Will Kill You. Link, of course, is gonna be in the description below. This is one of the latest videos about when hyenas attack or some shit like that. If you didn't see my video of when I went to like the animal thing over here, go check it out. I'll put a link in the description also to that video so you can go check that out. But I was petting a hyena, so this is why this is close to the heart to me. And I love filming animals, but I'm deadly afraid of getting killed by one. I had my camera inside the mouth of a giant gator. I petted the hyena, and next week I hope to be close to a hippo. And these hippos are not in a cage or nothing. They're outside here in Africa. I'm gonna bring my camera and I'm gonna film this hippo. If I get through it, no, I'm gonna live. When I get through it, I'll upload the video and I'll show you guys. Let's go ahead and watch when hyenas attack. That skull, man.
Tanzanian legends talk about evil witches that would use spotted hyenas as mounts, while Middle Eastern folklore describes hyenas as vampiric creatures that attacked people at night and sucked the blood from their necks. Yet, despite all the frightening myths surrounding them, hyenas are actually highly intelligent and fascinating creatures. Even though their behavior and morphology resemble that of canines, hyenas are actually part of the feliform order, meaning that they are closer related to felines and viverids. They have a wolf-like build, only slightly more robust in the torso, and with hind legs that are much shorter than the forelegs. Hyena skulls are considerably larger and heavier than those of large canid species. They also possess remarkable jaw strength, which enables them to crush bones with ease. There are 4 hyena species, of which the spotted hyena is the largest in size. It's also the most vocal of the species, best known for its infamous laugh. This type of vocalization is typically used during encounters with other hyena clans.
I'm only laughing because it's on screen.
Or fleeing in surprise from a potential predator. The pitch of the laugh can also indicate status in the pack. Number 5. Urko Jans van Rensburg. While camping with his parents at Kruger National Park in South Africa, teenager Urko Jans van Rensburg was the victim of a vicious hyena attack. Urko was sleeping alone in a tent next to his parents' trailer. A hyena clamped on his face and dragged him out of the tent for almost 100 feet. The 15-year-old was conscious throughout the attack and described hearing his bones being crushed like a pack of crisps as the animal sat on his body, preparing to feast on him. Fortunately, his uncle heard the noise and managed to chase the animal away. After receiving immediate treatment, Urko was airlifted to a hospital in Johannesburg with severe injuries to the bones and soft tissue in his face. He lost an eye in the attack, but doctors managed to mend some of the damage to his face through extensive reconstructive surgery. Hyenas are mostly found on the African continent. Spotted hyenas live throughout sub-Saharan Africa and outnumber other large predators in the Serengeti. The striped hyena is the most widely distributed, as it can be found in Asia, the Middle East, and even in southern Siberia. Hyenas are highly adaptable creatures, found in habitats ranging from mountains at heights of around 13,000 feet to woodlands, grasslands, savannas, and sub-deserts. The spotted hyena is the most social of the species, yet, unlike the others, the females are heavier, more aggressive, and dominate the males. Their testosterone production is 3 times greater, and they have genitalia that closely resembles that of the males.
So they're American women.
Their clitoris is shaped and positioned like a penis, and is even capable of erection. While other hyena species are mostly scavengers, spotted hyenas are skilled pack predators that can kill as many as 95% of the animals they eat. Researchers from Duke University noted in study how a pair of captive hyenas was better at social cooperation and problem solving than chimpanzees. What's even more remarkable is that they solved the task given to them in silence, only communicating non-verbally. Number 4, hyena attacks in Ethiopia.
Yo, hold on, man. Let me tell you, when I petted that hyena, he was in a cage. He was all cool and everything, whatever. And he was laying down when we got close. He kind of got up. He was watching us, right? He just kind of watched us for a while, watched us walk around. Then we went around to the other side of the cage. And the bigger hyena, which probably was the female, came out. She put her neck by the cage, by a little opening so that we could pet her. And I don't know if she did that to like kind of get, to get us to put her hand in there, and maybe she could get a meal out of it, because she let us pet us for a little bit, and we were petting. I was like, oh man, I can't believe I'm petting a hyena. And then when my driver went to do it, he went to pet. That's when she lunged, and then he moved back, and we were laughing, but I was like, yo, this wouldn't have been funny if he would have got caught, you know what I mean?
The Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa, hyenas in urban areas are a common occurrence. In 2011, hunters had to be called in by airport authorities as a pack of hyenas were becoming a threat to planes landing and taking off. In 2014, there were at least 6 dens found near the city center, and anywhere from 300 to 1,000 hyenas believed to be living in the city. People living and sleeping on the streets were most at risk. Staff from a volunteer clinic have reported people frequently coming in whose fingers and toes had been gnawed by hyenas while they were passed out under the influence of drugs or alcohol. One hyena snatched and killed the infant son of a woman camping near the Hilton Hotel.
Hell no.
In another case, a man had to be taken to the hospital.
Hell no. I would have had to extinct the whole species, man. I'm sorry. No, I hope that never happens to anyone.
After a hyena had scalped him while he was sleeping, leaving the skin from his head hanging down over his eyes. Number 3, hyena treatment. One report from Somalia described a drastic traditional treatment for mental illness that some have described as barbaric. A Dr. Hab told a news outlet, "There's a belief in my country that hyenas can see everything, including the evil spirits that people think cause mental illness. It's been estimated that 1 in 3 people from Somalia suffer from some form of mental illness. Much of this is attributed to the psychological scars brought about by decades of conflict.
Makes sense.
While people like Dr. Hab are working towards providing medical assistance to those suffering from mental illness, still some opt for traditional therapies. This involves often paying over the average annual income to have a loved one locked inside a room with a hyena overnight. The belief is that by biting and clawing away at the patient, the hyena forces the evil spirit out.
And everything
Even though
else.
there have been a number of recorded deaths, including young children, this practice still stands today.
Yeah, you better just leave me crazy.
In legends, hyenas are often depicted as creatures to be avoided, a concept that may be rooted in fact, as both the stripped and spotted hyena are known to be man-eaters. In fact, hyenas and their ancestors have been attacking humans since prehistoric times. Human hair was found in fossilized hyena dung, dated 195,000 to 257,000
Yo, how does shit survive that long?
years ago. Women, children, and sick or infirm men are among their most frequent targets. They're nocturnal predators, with a number of incidents where they've attacked people sleeping outside. Speed and jaw strength are among their greatest assets. Their upper carnassials are powerful and positioned where the jaws produce peak pressure, while their canines are short but very thick and robust. A hyena's jaws are strong enough to chew through the leg bones of a giraffe or an elephant. So any bite landed on the human body is potentially devastating. Spotted hyenas can kill a dog with a single bite to the neck, delivering with such force that the dog dies without the hyena's teeth even breaking the skin. In the case of the spotted hyena, you'll be dealing with the whole pack. A spotted hyena pack can devour a fully grown zebra, bones and all, in under 30 minutes, and they can reach speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. So outrunning it isn't really an option. Number 2, Moses Lakalu. 35-year-old Kenyan herdsman Moses Lakalu was returning to his homestead with his cattle in Maralal, a safari area roughly 160 miles north of Nairobi. As he walked along a forest path, he was attacked by a lion. In a life and death battle lasting almost half an hour, Lakalu managed to spear the lion and then bludgeon it to death with his club.
The man killed the lion. Why haven't we heard about him? He's a gladiator. He killed a lion. You understand? All you gotta do is tell me that a lion's gonna attack me and I'm gonna die.
Even got a chance to recover. He was attacked once more, this time by a pack of hyenas. He was too exhausted to overcome the animals, which started to bite him repeatedly all over his body. A motorist saw the attack and managed to chase the hyenas away and take Lakalu to hospital. He was subsequently airlifted to a hospital in Nairobi. Doctors operated on him for 7 hours.
Just let me die, man.
If you wander into the territory of a creature known to hold its own against lions or leopards, it's recommended you take some precautions. Pepper spray can be effective in case of a potential attack if you're inexperienced with a firearm. Never approach a pack of spotted hyenas while they're feeding, and don't carry food on you, as they can smell it. These animals are ruthless while feeding, and will sometimes even attack and kill each other. If you do encounter a single spotted hyena in close proximity,
I had a chihuahua
don't
like that.
run or turn your back to it. If it growls or giggles, it may be charging up for an attack. Stand your ground, make noise, and try to make yourself look bigger. If it thinks you're a predator, it might run away. If it doesn't and you don't have anything you can use as a weapon, fight back by punching or kicking it, but never turn your back to it. Hyenas aren't as agile or flexible as felines. Their only real weapon is their bite. If you can avoid that while still hitting it, you stand a chance at surviving an attack. Number 1, hyena men. Nigeria's hyena men, also known as Gadawan Kura, travel all over the country selling their herbal medicine, which they claim cures stomach pains and malaria. To promote their products, these men put on street shows featuring baboons, snakes, and hyenas. This is a tradition passed down in their families from generation to generation. Nigeria has a 170 million population. Some believe these men are possessed, as the animals they work with have often been associated with witchcraft. Before a show, the hyena men drink a powerful herbal concoction, which they only share among themselves. It's said to protect them during the performance, yet the very animal they've come to be associated with is the most dangerous in their lineup. Hyenas typically wear muzzles during the shows. In one instance, hyena handler Mustafa was attacked by a spotted hyena.
Look at that
and
shit,
even
man.
though the animal had a muzzle on, it still injured his hand.
That's insane, man. I'm not gonna mess with anything in nature. I am gonna go again, try to film the hippos, but you know the hippos be killing people for no reason. People are afraid of cops, but it's the hippos you gotta watch out for. They don't care. These hyenas, I can't believe I petted one. You know, I could say, I petted a hyena, I've been in the mouth of, not in the mouth, but close, like very stupid close to the mouth of a croc, and I lived. Now I'm gonna go film a hippo, and I'm going to live. Or try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you on the next smoke.